but I really want to experience the high end of his hobby. And I don't know what will end up happening, but whatever happens, I am going to keep you guys updated. So, it's been a few months, and now I finally have an update. I have been wanting to buy a high-end pair of headphones for the past few months to see what audiophile headphones actually sound like. And I have done a lot of research during that time, deciding on what to buy, and now I made my decision on what to get. Nothing. Let me explain. I will say there's at least 4 different reasons for the decision I've made. First of which is that high-end audio equipment is very expensive. Well, I mean, what I already have is somewhat considered to be a high-end gaming headset, which is already a lot of money. But in terms of the audiophile world, this is pretty close to a lower end of what you can spend. I, however, do have the money to splurge on what is considered to be the mid to high end of audio, but realistically, the benefit I would be getting does not justify the cost for me. From other people I've heard on YouTube, more expensive audio doesn't always mean better audio quality. I mean, sure, you can get better build quality and better comfort, but audio quality is often the biggest thing that changes, and sometimes you may not like that change. And I am not willing to take the risk of me buying something that I may not like. Also, before you comment about trying audio equipment in the stores first, I'm not able to do it with this level of equipment. It's a bit too expensive, and honestly I think cam jams are just way too far away from me at this moment, so just no. Anyways, my second reason is that audio is very difficult to describe. Thankfully, I have learned some basic lingo that audio reviewers throw around, like warm, cold, dark, and bright. But however, that is pretty simple to understand compared to what else they like to describe audio as. Some of the terminology they use, like soundstage, for example, can only be described if you have something that has already have a lot of that characteristic. And to make things even more confusing, different reviewers sometimes say different things about the same product. One reviewer might say that a pair of headphones is too warm, and if you don't know, that just means the headphones has a lot of bass. And another reviewer will say that the bass is not enough. A reviewer could say that they don't like how a certain frequency sounds, but another could say that they don't mind it. Point is, everyone has their own preference, and that plays into the decision making of a viewer trying to decide on a product they want to buy. And to make my previous statement even more confusing, I want to introduce my third reason, is that everyone hears things differently. I'm not going to go deep into this one, but to put it short, everyone has uniquely shaped ears, which might make some frequency higher or lower than others. Also, about the glass that you saw of a previous video, that will not match for reviewers, mine, or your ears at all, since the rig that those measurements were based on has its own ear dimensions. I will have some videos linked in the description if you want to learn more about this. Anyways, my last reason isn't really a problem that I have, but more so a problem with myself. And that is, I really shouldn't be looking at the next best thing to buy all the time. If you don't know, I am a pretty bad impulse buyer, and I often purchase things without much consideration. This unfortunately has been a problem of mine for a while, and I just don't want this to happen on a pair of headphones, which can be really expensive as I said earlier. But I'm still trying to solve it, so don't worry. So yeah, with the points that I have mentioned, I'm not going to continue this audio journey myself. However, this hobby still interests me. I will keep myself updated within this new hobby on new releases and such. I just am not going to be able to experience this for myself, at least for a while. It may change when I am in a better position for it, but only time will tell. Anyways, thank you for watching. This was a short video.